Good morning all. It's a very dark day outside there, and very bright inside, waking us up with these lights. We got full on daylight. And I want to just make a suggestion to you. It's coming up to festive season, and many of you might be feeling exhausted and tired and the holder of everything together. But I'm going to suggest to bring some meditative yoga into your life. And I've been doing it with Victoria now for those of you who are doing it with us for over a year, and it's really made a difference. It really has made a difference, even though I'm still as crazy as ever. So what I'd like to do is, if you do follow us and do it afterwards, will you make a comment in the comment box? Because I want to see if we keep it on after the new year, which my intention would be, if Victoria would like to, that we would. But I've just felt that introducing this and just having the ability, and especially listen today, we're going to start in the new year, we've decided, with a new year, new you, actually, haven't we?
Yeah, so maybe something a little bit more suitable for beginners if you've always thought you wanted to try it, because January is a time when lots of people
try stuff.
Try new things, especially yoga.
Yeah, so it would be great if you joined us, if you haven't joined us, and you always kind of watch this on my feed and scroll quickly past, or just think, I really wish I could do it. And it's that commitment to yourself. So I think I made a commitment to myself at the beginning of last year that I would really get into a flow of movement. And what I find the difference between Nat, there's many differences between Nat and Victoria. With Nat, I'm making my body strong, so it looks after me as long as possible. And with Victoria, I'm making my mind calm and living in the moment the most. And then this sort of added benefit is also you feel great strength and you feel flexibility too. I think I get a lot of flexibility, and when I'm working out with Nat, she talks about feeling my body's more flexible, and that's coming from this.
Yeah, and I think also in yoga we create space in the body because we're all so tight, so it's all about creating space. And what we do is we get the breath bigger, because obviously you've got this big balloon inside you, your lungs, you can make space with this big breath.
They were a balloon.
Yeah, we're inflating and deflating a balloon thousands of times a day, so we can make it bigger, we can make it work for us.
And that's great to feel you have more space inside you, just metaphorically speaking.
Stuff to come in.
Exactly. So make the physical space for the mental space. So I'll tell you, we have been a bit erratic because I've travelled a bit, but I think in the new year there'll be this flow, and we'll be doing Tuesdays and Saturdays yoga. So we'll do yoga on a Tuesday at 7:30, so I'm late today, and it will run today till 8:40 approximately. And then on Saturdays we'll do at 9 a.m. And then we do Nat Wednesday and Friday at 8 a.m. So we are going to do that next year, and hope you join us. So for today, if you're joining us with the class, that's wonderful. And I'm just going to take that down like that, and I'm going to turn off the comments so it's easier for you to see what we're doing there. And then I will turn the comments. I'll work out with Nat tomorrow at 8 a.m. and Friday. So let me just turn the comments off. There we go. And I'll turn the comments back on at the end. So we can comment on what we're doing.
Fantastic. So let's start in downward facing dog, please. So you are in your upside down V. Hips stretching towards the back of the mat. Heels may be on or off the mat, doesn't matter. And your head is nice and heavy. There we go. Breathing big, breathing in and out through the nose. Hearing a whispering sound as you contract the back of the throat to make this ocean sound. Inhale, come forward to plank. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, drop the knees to the floor. Sit back in child's pose. And let the head go down, finding the breath again. So we just set up the breath, which is the rhythm or the metronome for our practice, this even, steady breath. Inhale is the same length as the exhale, and making a sound in the back of the throat by slightly closing it like you would if you were whispering. And you can hear the inhale and the exhale. It becomes this lovely soothing sound, and it reminds you to breathe big, but it also calms the mind. Inhale, come onto all fours, and we're just going to circle the knees and the wrists. So we're circling the hip joints, just warming up the joints. It's quite a cold day. We're going to be bearing weight on our wrists, so we just want to make sure they're nice and oiled up. And the other way. Breathing in. And breathing out. Come onto your knees, just lift your ankles up and circle the ankles one way and then the other. Waking up the upper spine, press the feet down, raise the right arm to the sky, twist to the right, and exhale, slide the palm under. Take the left ear to the floor and then just walk the, right ear to the floor and just walk the hand out wherever's comfortable. Drawing the right hip back, so you're feeling a stretch from the right hip to the back of the right shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And exhale as you come out. Just do the other side, replace the hands. Inhale, left arm lifts, slide the palm under, left ear comes to the floor, walk the right hand out to wherever it's comfortable. Feel the stretch between the left armpit and the left hip. Breathing yourself long, so we're using the breath to create space in the body, and we're using the evenness of the breath, slowing it down, making it steady, to create calm and space in the mind. Come back to center. Reset your hands underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers really wide. Press the index finger and knuckle down and spread the thumbs. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. You're back in that downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet slowly, one heel down, and then press the other. Keep the head relaxed. Bend the knees, walk the hands to the back of the mat, and interlock the fingers behind the back. Make a fist, drop the head, and work the legs towards straight. Just let the head go. So anytime you feel like there's too much going on in your head throughout the day, just get it down below the heart. You can rest it on your desk. You can do this. Or you can release the hands. So when you release the hands, grab opposite elbows and hang. You can come into ragdoll, so soothing. Take a breath break throughout the day whenever you need it. And even looking at your feet makes you feel a bit more grounded, makes you aware of your connection to the earth. Take the hands to the hips, slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Come to standing at the top of the mat. Sun salutation A and B. So this is our warm-up where we get these big muscles long and strong. Big toes touch, heels slightly apart, roll the shoulders back. Press the feet down, lift up in the pelvic floor, Mula-Bandha. That's our root block, that's our inner strength. Draw the navel in, so you keep these two muscles, pelvic floor and navel, engaged. Roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath in, sweep your arms up, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, relax the head, and then look at your navel. Inhale, come up to a flat back. You're on your fingertips, looking at the tip of the nose. Exhale, replace your hands. Step it to the back of the mat. You're in plank. Drop the knees, bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, roll forward and up. So really rolling forward first, and then lift the heart. Press the hands down to take the shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the bum cheeks. And then tuck the chin in. Downward facing dog. Stay here for 5. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Breathing in. Breathe out, 2. So you've got a slight tilt in the hips to the sky. Breathe out, 3. You're melting the heart towards the thighs, and you're gently opening out the backs of the knees. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Soften the knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Walk, jump, step, however you like. Look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Look at your thumbs, really see your thumbs. Exhale, hands down by your side. Another one like this. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Hear the breath, look at your navel. Inhale, look forward, lean forward, thighs back. Exhale, hop, jump or step back into plank. Bend the elbows halfway, you can drop your knees. Inhale, roll forward and up, upward facing dog. So lift the heart, squeeze the bum, heels move together. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just going to take some variations in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up, circle the right ankle, and step it outside the right foot. Come onto the left knee, and open out the right knee to the side. So you're on the blade of your foot. Twist the chest towards the right, point the back toe. That's it. Really looking up at the sky if you can, really opening out the spine. Okay, so we're going to take this right hand, we're going to take it forward in front of us and do a big circle, so like a backstroke. Inhale, take it back, and maybe it comes behind the back knee, maybe it comes to the floor, maybe not. Exhale down. Okay, so you're going to watch that thumb. We're going to do it again. Follow the gaze with your thumb. Don't get ahead of yourself. And exhale down. That's it. Inhale up, exhale down. One more. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Tuck the back toe. Swing that leg up and back. Three-legged dog. We've got an option here to open out the right knee to the right and drop the right foot behind you for a wild thing, or you just stay in your three-legged dog, lifting the chest to the sky, like you're trying to get into a back bend. And then slowly uncurl. So look down, bring your foot round, you're back in downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, drop the knees, tuck the tailbone under or lower all the way down. Inhale, up dog, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, if you would need to take the weight off your wrists here, while we're resting between poses, you come into puppy pose. Breathing in, breathing out. So your puppy pose or downward facing dog. One more breath here. And come back up. We're going to do the same on the other side, opening out the hip. Inhale, raise the left leg to sky, bend the knee, take it off center, opening out the hips to the left. Exhale, step it to the outside of the left foot. Drop the back knee down and take a twist to the left, point the back toe. It's almost like you're trying to get your chest to look at the sky. That's it. Take the arm up. And then take it back. So you're going to look at your thumb. Inhale, come up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So this is eye yoga. Training our concentration, training us not to get ahead of ourselves. Really move with the breath. Sometimes the concentration bit can be the hardest part of yoga, I think. One more. Okay, look down, tuck the back toes. We're going to swing that leg up and back, take it off center like we did before for three-legged dog. Option to stay here or drop the back foot behind you for a wild thing on the other side. So you're trying to get your hips to point to the sky and your chest to point to the sky. Really reach back, strengthening those arms. We're getting longer and stronger. Slowly uncurl, look down between your hands. Take the hands down, drop the knees, bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, roll forward and up, upward facing dog. So, exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Really nice. And we're going to stay here for 3. Exhale 2, hearing the sound, hearing yourself breathe. Exhale 3, soften the knees, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. You can walk, jump, step. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands by your side. Sun salutation B. Sink the hips low like you're sitting in a chair. Take your fingertips to the floor and now sweep them up. Look at your thumbs. Big breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Look at your navel. Inhale, look forward, lean forward, shoulders back. Exhale, step it back, lower it into push-up. So you bend the elbows halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Really press the hands down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward between your hands and take the back heel down. And on the inhale, sweep your arms up. Deeply bend that front knee. Look at your thumbs. Back leg really strong. Exhale, take the hands down. Step back into plank. and then lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side. Step the left foot between the hands, back heel comes down. Really sweep the thumbs up and really press the outside edge of the back foot down. Exhale, take the hands down, back into plank, and lower halfway or all the way to the floor. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here for 5. If you want to add some arm strengthening variations, you take your right hand to the outside of the left shin, and then switch sides. Looking underneath your armpit. And take it down. One more breath in. One more breath out. Soften your knees. Look forward. Make your way to the top of the mat. And fold. Sink the hips low. Sweep your arms up. We're going to come all the way down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, we're going to sit on your heels. And sit down on the floor. Coming into our boat pose. Draw the knees in as much as you can, roll the shoulders back. 3 rolls and stand on the 4th. Inhale back. Exhale up, use your hands if you need. Keep your knees close to your chest as much as possible. That will really work your core. 3. Number 4, we're going to come back into chair. See if you can do it without the hands. Yes. And fold. Inhale, look forward, lean forward. Exhale, step back. Tuck the tailbone under as you lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We've just got one more of these on this side. Right foot steps forward. Back heel down as you sweep the arms up. Really keep that back leg strong. Exhale, take it down. Spin off the back heel and keep your nose in that patch of air that it's in now. And see if you can just, by pressing the hands down, step the back foot back. Yes. And lower. Inhale up. Nearly done. Exhale down. One more side to go. Left foot steps forward. Back heel comes down. Inhale, sweep the arms up, warrior 1. Exhale, take the hands down. Spin off the back heel. Keep your nose where it is. Press the hands down. Take the leg back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or puppy pose if you want to go a bit softer. 5 breaths. So all that energy regenerated with the muscles, now putting it into the breath. So this breath is our plugging into our energy source. And calming the mind. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Soften the knees. Look forward. Come to the top of the mat. Look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back into chair. And we're taking the twist. Left elbow outside right knee. Twisted Utkatasana, twisted chair pose. Very nice. So your knees are glued together. Pressing the top hand down. You try to lift your chest off your thighs. Back to center into chair. Just the other way. Oops. That's it. Back to center. We're going to do this again with a variation. We've been doing this a little while, pretty much every class. So now you're going to come up into that position and then look down. Press the right foot down really strongly and see if you can catch some air under the left foot. Maybe the foot comes off, or maybe just the heel. That's it. Could be just the heel. Maybe it's the foot. Keep looking down for balance. Squeezing Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. And then take it down. Inhale, come up. Back to center. So we can always add these little variations on to get it just a little bit stronger. Look down, and then just press into the left foot, lift the right heel off. And maybe the knees squeeze together, maybe the whole foot comes off. So the knees are in line, really nice. Just experimenting with where your body will go. Really good. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, come back to chair. and exhale. We're going to come into a squat. We're going to do crow as we normally do, but not yet. We're going to do a little bit of core first, so that we're going to see if this core work is going to make our crow stronger. So coming onto your back, your feet go straight to the sky, stretch them out. If this is uncomfortable on your back for any reason, your knees can be bent like this. Take your hands behind your head, just really lightly, and your elbows go wide, so you don't want to see your elbows. So inhale here, exhale, squeeze the belly into the mat and lift the chest up. So you shouldn't be able to see your elbows. Inhale down, exhale, up. So we're still moving with the breath. The key to this is doing it really slowly. So we're not riding the momentum, we're using the muscles. This is 4. And this is 5. Inhale, come down. You're going to straighten the right leg out. Again, if this is uncomfortable on the back, the right foot can come down. Okay, we're going to do 5 more. Really slowly, keep the elbows wide. So coming straight up. I think this is 5 now. Really press out through both heels. Don't forget the bottom leg can come on the floor. Okay, bring the legs high, switch. Don't forget left foot can go on the floor. 2. So we're coming straight up. We're going to add some twists in a minute. 3. Press out through both heels. Should be feeling your core starting to work now. 4. 5. Coming up. Switch sides again, and now we're going to add the twist. So first of all, in your exhale, come up and then twist. Inhale down. 5 on each side. So it's up and then twist. Take it slow. 3, doing really well. Press out through both feet. 5, switch sides. 1, so it's up and twist, up, twist. 2, 3, 4, last one, doing so well. 5, very nice. Take the legs up, take the hands behind your head, and see if you can rock up into that shape you did before when we did the rolls. Pulling up that nice strong core. We're going to do 3 rolls and then again come to squat. So 1, and then we're going to take our crow and see what difference it makes. 2, 3, and then this time we're going to stand. Well, come onto your feet, stay low. That's it. And then you're setting up for your crow. Okay, if you're not doing crow, the arm balance, you are taking your squat high or low. If you like to take a squat first to prepare for crow, please do. I can tell you do a lot of core work. Good. Yeah. Right, so the reason we did core before crow is hands and feet are in a square, but you're kind of trying to stick your navel to your spine, and so you're kind of almost, your core is like the top of your tent, it's really pushing up, and the hands are your, so your kind of tent pegs pushing down. Look forward and maybe just float one set of toes off. Keep pushing down, keep lifting up the core, so it's almost like you're doming the back. And maybe the other set of toes comes off. If you're worried about face planting, you can just put a cushion in front of you. Push down in the hands, lift up in the core. Really nice. You can use the tips of your fingers as brakes if you feel like you're going to fall over. And when you've had enough, you meet us in down dog. So if you have been doing crow well, you can jump back to push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Are you ready for our warriors? Right foot steps forward, back heel comes down. That's it. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Keep on flowing. And exhale, open hips and arms to the side, warrior 2. So it's a right angle in the front knee if you can, looking over the front fingers. We're going to keep flowing, a little bit of exercise for the shoulders can get so stiff, so right arm comes under, left arm comes over, you're crossing the elbows. If you can, cross the palms as well, if not, you're just hugging your shoulders. And then we're going to do 3 circles, coming down. You will need to spin around on your heels a little bit to get this. Exhale. Come down, keep your bum as low as you can, And now as you come up, you're lifting the elbows as high as they'll go to stretch the backs of the shoulders. Moving with the breath. So inhale to come up. Is that 3? I think it's 3. Warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the front leg, shorten the stance, reach forward and down. For your triangle pose, arm comes up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Cartwheel that top arm over. Frame the front foot with your hands or put your hands on the blocks. Straighten the front leg, just doing a forward bend over that front leg. With the back foot steps in so that your heel is on the floor. So you can bring it in as close as you need or start to bend the front leg just to bring the back heel down. Press the left hand down, take the right hand to the sacrum and twist the upper body towards the side. That's it. Arm comes up, this is revolving triangle. Squeeze the bum cheeks together. Head goes forward and gazes at the thumb. That's right. Exhale, hands come down. Back foot steps back. And then sweep the hands up to warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Forearm to thigh. Back arm comes up and over. Side angle. If you have a deeper hand position, inside or outside the foot, feel free to take that. But everybody's pushing through the front heel so that the back foot gets equal weight. Take the hand down, shuffle the foot off to the right a little bit, interlock the fingers behind the back and bow down. Humble warrior, back knee can come down if you are after a bit more stability today. Press down in the feet, lift up in the pelvic floor. Really let the head go. Strong legs. Inhale, come all the way up, you're back in warrior 1. Spin off the back heel, so you're in a lunge. And exhale, slowly drop the back knee down. A little bit of a stretch for the hip flexor like we did the other day, opening out the front of the left hip. Press the hands on the knee. So I'm shuffling my knees quite far away from each other. And press the hips forward, roll the shoulders back. Feeling the stretch in the front of the left leg. Really nice. Now take the hands away, press the palms together, interlock everything by the index finger. And then sweep it up. Take a little back bend here. Press the hips forward. Lift the heart. Look at your fingers. And exhale. Release. Take the back knee in a little bit for stability. We're going to take the twist. Inhale. Left arm comes up. Exhale. Left elbow outside right knee. Revolving side angle. Option here to tap the back toes and take the back knee off. Look down while you're doing this to get your balance. That's it, squeeze the thighs in. Roll the top shoulder back. One more breath in, hold it here. One more breath out, very nice. Look down, hands down. Step back, lower it to push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop to your knees. Between sides, we usually do either forearm stand or side plank. Today we're doing side plank, which will tone the waist but also get your arms stronger. Okay, so please come up into plank and take the feet together. So roll onto the outside edge of the right foot. Option with its more wrist friendly is to drop the bottom knee. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and if you want to float the foot off, experiment with that. And come down, drop to the knees, sit back in child's pose or puppy. Before we do the other side, come back into plank. So plank with the feet together, rolling onto the left side this time. Left knee can come down to make it softer on the wrist. Or you're stacking your feet, and maybe you're hovering the leg off. Really press down with everything that's on the floor, presses down, that top hand's reaching. 3, 2, 1, very nice, take it down. Drop to the knees. Sink back in child's pose, taking a couple of recovery breaths here. Doing really well. Breathing in. And breathing out. Okay, tuck the toes, put the hands to the back of the mat, grab the big toes with your index and middle finger, take the elbows out to the side, drop the head, lift the shoulders right up, lift the hips up. That's it. Really letting the head go. This is called Padangusthasana. And a foot, you start big toe. Drawing your elbows out to the side to draw yourself deeper into this pose. Okay. If your feet are together, just heel toe them apart so that they're hip width apart. Take your left hand to your left hip, press the left foot down, and you're going to pick up this toe and see if you can stand up with it. If not, you just hold the knee and pick up the knee. So look forward, squeeze Mula Bandha, pick a spot to look at. The big toe or the knee, or you can switch halfway. Very nice, take it into tree. So you're going to put the heel on the inner thigh or lower with the foot on the floor and into the calf. Take the hands in front of you. Press the standing leg down. Draw up in the standing leg kneecap. Find your breath, find a spot to look at. Squeeze Mula Bandha. So your 3 points of focus, your bandhas, pelvic floor, your breath, and your drishti, your looking spot, your point of view. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, bring the knee forward in front of you, and then we're going to go forward into an aeroplane. So we're going to shoot that leg back. See if you can come into a T. Hands can come down or on blocks. That's it, getting strong. That's it. If you haven't already got the hands down, take the fingertips down. We're going to do spiral and descend, which we did before. So just locate where your right knee is and locate where your outside of your left ankle is. So you're going to bend your right knee. Bend your right knee, so that's the top leg. And then you're going to look down and slide the right knee just outside your left ankle as you bend both knees. That's it. 3 of these. Inhale, come back. Look forward. Exhale. So we're getting stronger. Anything that just bears weight on one leg is getting us stronger. And then we're going to sit all the way down on this last one. So both bum cheeks on the floor. That's it. Your right foot is outside your left knee. And your left foot is outside your right knee. And your right foot is not underneath your bum. So it's a little bit further away so you're not sitting on it. So ground both sit bones. Take the left hand behind you. Inhale, reach. And either hug the knee or elbow outside knee. Wherever you are, you're inhaling, lengthening the spine, pressing down in those back fingers, and exhale to twist. So we ride the wave of the breath. Inhale, lift, spine goes tall. Exhale, twist, look more left. Inhale, lift, squeeze Mula Bandha, pelvic floor. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back center, derotate. We have got something new to try, and we've been doing all this twisting and core work from this very moment. So please come back into your squat. If you prefer to squat with a block underneath your heel, or you can roll up the back of the mat like this into a sausage to squat on. Some people can get their heels down, I can't. So that's a little bit more of a comfortable squat. Okay, so next pose is called Pashasana, the noose. So we're going to take the twist. How's that?
Just support yourself.
Is it? It hurts your knees.
Let's just keep going.
Okay, so just take the steps that you that are right for you. So left, it's right elbow outside left knee, and we're taking this twist again like we did before. Very good. Okay, so the next step, if your elbow is outside your knee, you can do this next step. If your elbow is not yet outside your right knee, you're keeping with this prayer hands. The hands come to the side of the mat, like you're going to do a push-up. Your knees stay where they are. Okay, so turn to face your hands, and you're going to start to come forward like you're doing a push-up, and maybe your feet come off the right side crow. That's it, yeah. So first of all, just experiencing what that side-facing movement is like, and maybe your feet float off. Fantastic, come down. Let's do the other side. How was that? Okay, so if you have pain in your knees, that's not a good thing to work with, so let's back off. I'm going to do the other side. So maybe you can just stop the twist. Okay, if you've done the twist and you want to go to the next step, I'll turn around so you can see me. So if your elbow, the left one, is outside your knee, your hands come down on the side of the mat, and then you take the chest forward like you're doing a push-up, and you lean forward and maybe your feet come off. Side crow. There we go. Always somewhere to go. Well done everyone for trying something new. To downward facing dog. We do have to do the other side though. Walking to the back of the mat. We're going to pick up the other foot to do our tree. Okay, please take your left big toe in your left hand, your right hand to your hip. Look forward, squeeze Mula Bandha, and see if you can pick up the big toe. So you're moving. I'm actually really not doing much with my finger. I'm doing it all with my leg. So you're either picking up your big toe or your knee. Press the opposite leg down. See if you can do it with your leg really nice. And take tree. Finding your breath again, hearing the sound. Pick a spot to look at. So the easiest looking spot is about your height away from you on the floor. And gradually, if you're having a good balance day, you can look in front of you. Hearing your breath. Okay, next we're going to come into the aeroplane, so bring the leg forward. Coming back into your aeroplane, or hands on blocks on the floor. Woo. Different on this side. If your fingertips aren't already on the floor, come to the floor, spiraling descent. So just locate where your left knee is and bend it. Locate where the outside edge of your right ankle is, and then take the left knee as you squat down to the outside of the ankle. Inhale, come up. Three, and on four, we'll sit down. Right foot's on the floor, sitting on your bum. Right foot's on the floor. That's it. Both sit bones down. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, take the twist. So inhale, grow tall. So you're either hugging or elbow outside knee. And twist. So with every inhale, you lift up and the pelvic floor, press down with the back hand to make the spine longer. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come back center, de-rotate to the other side. And take your legs out in front of you. Forward bend. We've done all the hard work, we're now just doing floor work. Sit tall. Inhale, raise the arms up. Finding the hinge in your hip joint, not in your lower back. Reach for the outsides of the feet or use a belt around the feet. So with every inhale, you're lifting the ribs off the waist. With every exhale, you're folding deeper. So with every inhale, we're creating tension. And with every exhale, we're dissolving the tension. Inhale. Reach. Exhale, dissolve it as you fold into that space. Soften your jaw, soften your eyes. Find the soothing sound of the breath. Inhale, keep the grip look up. Exhale, release. Seated tree, draw the right knee in. Drop it out to the side. The heel presses into the inner thigh like you did before. Rotate over the extended leg and coming forward again, reaching for over the wrist, the feet, or use a belt. Keep pressing that heel into the inner thigh. Breathing in. Keep the grip, look up. Counter pose. Take the right hand behind you. Press the hips to the sky. Look behind you. Take a big stretch. And exhale, come down. Switch sides to straighten out the right leg. Hug the left knee in. Drop it out to the side. Spin your navel over towards your extended leg. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, fall down. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, keep the grip, look up, extend the front of the body, and exhale, take that left arm behind you. Inhale, press it up, stretch the front of the body, look behind you, look at that back thumb. And exhale, come down. We have got one more stretch, again for the shoulder. So hug that right knee in, press the right foot on the floor, and you've got some space about. So I've got some space here, they're not close together. That's it. So we're going to reach forward and see if we can wrap our hand around or use a belt. So inhale, reach up, reach forward, get your shoulders far in front of your knee as you can. That's it. Wrap it behind you and then reach and see if you can clasp your hand. Yeah, nice. Okay, so once you've got the bind, you're leveling the shoulders off with the front of the mat and see if you can come in forward. If you're not yet binding, you are working on hugging that knee into your armpit. And once you're there, you find your breath. Folding forward, the knee goes back, the chest comes forward. Inhale, keep the grip, look up, lengthen the front of the body. Exhale, release, shake it out. Other side, left foot comes in, so remember some space between the left foot and the right thigh. I like to hold my left shin with my right hand as I inhale, come up, reach forward. So I'm trying to get the shoulder as far in front of the shin as I can. And then reach behind you. Nice, might feel different on this side. Right toes point to the sky, fold forward, or you're hugging your knee and sitting tall. Marichasana A. And if we inhale, you're extending forward. And if we exhale, you're relaxing into that space. It's a really lovely stretch for the back of the shoulder if you have the line. Come up. And exhale, release. Very nice. Across the ankles. Come back to plank. Lower into push-up. Just reset the spine. with this push up between poses and downward facing dog. Inhale, plank, and then lower all the way to the floor. See if you can do it really slowly on the count of 3, 2, 1, all the way down. Very nice. Take your hands alongside your body, so fingernails on the floor, palms turn up. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift the head and the chest, and then see if you can take the back of the head back more towards the back of the mat. Lift the shoulders more, and then maybe other legs too. So fingernails stay on the floor, so you're lifting your head, chest and legs, feel the back of the body engage. Really lifting the back of the heart high. Oh, very nice. Come down, take the shoulders in line with the, the hands in line with the shoulders. We're going to do the same again, but with the hands on the floor. Inhale, lift the head, chest and legs. And now pull the hands to the back of the mat like you're trying to move them, but you're stuck. So the weight isn't in the hands. It's all been doing with you're lifting yourself with the back muscles. Pull the hands back, 3. So you can get a little bit higher. 2, lift the legs, lift the shoulders. 1, come all the way down, make a pillow. Rock the hips from side to side. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, come onto your knees for camel. So we're going to be coming forward with the hips and reaching back for the ankles. To make the bring the ankles closer to you, you tuck the back toes so you've got less far to reach. So we'll build this up together. Take the hands on the lower back. I'll do the foot flat version. Press the hips forward, squeeze the elbows in, and lift the heart like somebody's got a string and they're lifting you onto the ceiling. Look up. Okay. Option, we want to reach for our ankles. You press the hips forward, keep looking up, and take the hands on the ankles or the heels. Now looking back is quite intense, so it's an option. You can if you like. And just keep looking up or forward. Press the hips forward. Stay with the intensity. 3. Squeeze the thighs together. 2. And 1. Tuck the chin in. Pull yourself up with your legs. Oh, very nice. Well done. Cross the ankles, lie down on your back. Nearly there. We're on back bend, and then we're almost done. 10 more minutes to go. Feet flat on the floor. Bridge pose, lift the hips high, and interlock the fingers, wriggle the shoulders under, really press down with the feet. So you're squeezing your buttocks together, you switch on the glutes. Press the upper arms into the mat, press down to go up, press the big toes down. Find your breath, steadiness. And come all the way down. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Either repeat what we just did. If you want to go softer, your back bend is soles of the feet together, arms overhead. If you want to go bigger, your hands are by your shoulders and you can look up to the crown of the head. So take whichever bridge you're working on. It might be the one we just did. Could be the softer, or it could be the bigger one. If you're doing the bigger one, come onto the crown of your head first, and maybe that's where you stay. Just take a couple of breaths there. If you want to push up more, you push up through the hands on the exhale. And you're working getting the arms straight. Wow, that's cool. Take weight into the wrists. I feel like that jumper, Trinny. I feel like I'm a jumper that's shrunk and being stretched. Okay, have the knees in, rock up and down on the spine.
Thrilling.
I know. It's because we spend all that time doing the exact opposite, and we've got so many nerves in front of our body because we're designed to protect ourselves, all our soft parts. It feels so intense, but it's basically just undoing life. Rock it up and back. Well done if you tried that. After every back bend, we do a soft forward bend. So bend the knees, take the outsides of the feet, and just squeeze your upper body onto your thighs. And you can maybe slide your feet out a little bit further. See how far they go. Softly, softly moving the back in the opposite direction. So classically in this part of the sequence we have an inversion. So basically that means getting your legs higher than your head. So bye darling.
Goodbye.
Okay, softest option, lying on your back, rubbing the backs of your knees or legs up the wall. Shoulder stand, if that's in your practice, or you could even do headstand here if you wanted. What do you fancy?
I think shoulder
stand.
I mean, people should do headstands if they feel. Why don't you do a headstand?
I will do a headstand. The headstand that's at the end of the practice is the yoga headstand that's like this, not the tripod headstand that we've been practicing like that, because you stay up a little bit longer, and so you need your shoulders to take some of the weight off your neck. So interlock the fingers. You can do this against the wall, elbows down, so you make like a cradle with your hands to the back of your neck. And you put, come into downward facing dog, press the elbows down a lot. And no kicking, that's the key, no kicking. First of all, you just walk your feet in as much as you can. And then you bend your knees. So you don't want to kick because we don't want to jar your neck. And then take the legs up. If you're just working on headstand and you've never done it before, please stay in the downward facing dog with the hands behind your head and just see what it's like to take some weight on your head. Keep pressing the forearms down so you've got some support on the head and neck there. You're still getting your head below your heart. Shoulder standers, please take the legs over the head, interlock fingers behind the back for plough. If your feet touch the floor, interlock the fingers. If they don't touch the floor, you'll keep supporting your back with your fingers. Hearing the sound of your breath. Shoulder standers come all the way up again. Slowly roll down using your hands as brakes. And take fish pose, stretching the arms out alongside the body. Headstanders, you can start to come down now. Coming onto the crown of the head. That's it. So the crown of the head on the floor like Trinny's doing. That's it, pushing into the elbows, lifting the chest towards the sky. So it's like a back bend, but crucially we're opening the throat, doing the opposite that we did in shoulders down. If you're in headstand, please remember to stay low while your blood pressure normalises. Very nice. If you've been doing fish, press into the elbows and gently release the head to the floor. We are almost done. Let's take one spinal twist to finish. Put the right knee in. And then drop it out to the left. Working over the right. Yeah, come back to centre. Switch sides. Hug the left. Drop over to the right. And come back to centre. Reach out, take a big starfish stretch, inhale, hold the breath in. And sigh it all out. Do as many of those as you need to release the tension. Hands and feet draw in. Palms face up, I'll get your things. We're setting up for our final relaxation, so stay warm. Lying down, we're going to be here for a few minutes, allowing the practice to settle, coming back into stillness, allowing all these new experiences to become part of the body, and having a really nice Really nice lie down. We learnt it.
Nice. Yeah.
Who gets a lie down at 8:30 in the morning? We do, because we've done yoga. There we go. Slowly start to deepen the breathing. Maybe bringing some movement into your fingers and toes, feeling the outline of you, feeling your physical shape tone. And rolling over onto your side. Seated, we'll close with our usual 3 humming breaths. You can join in or just listen to the sound, hand on your chest. Then you take an inhale to prepare, exhaling through the lips with sound, humming. Inhale. So much everybody for sharing your yoga practice this morning. Thank you, Trinny. Well done.
Thank you everybody for taking part, that we do this together, that you give me a reason to get up in the morning. Because if you weren't doing it, I wouldn't do it. And have a lovely day. I hope you enjoyed that. Turn the commenting back on. And it's just really a good way to start the day. Thank you, Victoria, very much. And we will see you on Saturday.
Saturday,
at
and then
9.
I think we might even be doing Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, and then it's Christmas.
Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, and then it's Christmas, those who celebrate it, and we will then be off until the new year, maybe like the 2nd, 3rd of January. When are you back?
I'm not going away.
Okay, so
it's when you're back.
yeah, cool. All right, have a lovely day, everyone. Thank you so much from Rome. That's lovely. Glad you enjoyed it. Okay, bye.